Welcome in, wrestling fans. It's Wrestlemania Eve. We've got SmackDown tonight. We've got Stand and Deliver starting at 10 a.m. And I'm going to give you my picks for each and every match, starting with the John Cena-Austin Theory match. John Cena versus Austin Theory. The way it goes in WrestleMania, you're looking to get a huge pop or a big swerve or a gasp or whatever. I think that Theory's been doing a lot better. I thought he was going to be buried after he lost his Money in the Bank briefcase. The truth of the matter is, I think that because there is the Monday right after WrestleMania, I think we see Austin Theory actually drop his title to John Cena just for the pop, just for everybody to go thugonomics, to go crazy. LA loses their entire mind, but it won't matter too much as Austin Theory will pick up the belt again come Monday night on the Raw after SmackDown. So for the first match, I believe John Cena actually gets the pinfall victory over Theory. That's my prediction for that one. The next match that we're going to talk about on the list of matches is going to be Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. It's an easy one where everybody's saying that Charlotte Flair is going to drop it to Rhea Ripley. I think people have been saying that so much that in today's social media, this is going to be a situation again where we're going to see a swerve by the WWE. They're going to have a very competitive match. I think Charlotte Flair retains, holds on to her title, and will eventually, whether at Backlash or Monday Night Raw, she will be dropping that title to Rhea Ripley. But it's just so painstakingly obvious right now that everybody thinks Rhea is going to win, that they stand more to gain. They get kind of a gasp. Everybody kind of gets really pissed off at Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair retains only for about another month or so, maybe 6 months at the most. Rhea Ripley is going to be the next big thing. Once she gets that belt, she's going to hold it for a really long time, which is why I actually think that Charlotte's going to hold it just a little bit longer. So for that, I got Charlotte Flair over Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley hitting everybody with the swerve. Now, let's go. Whoa. To the Seth freaking Rollins and Logan Paul match, and we'll break it down. Oh, this is my whole prediction. Gonna dodge that right hand this time, and there's gonna be a lot of foot stomps in the way. It's that easy. Seth Rollins gets the dub. They've been setting it up. Logan Paul's been getting his over on the Monday nights and the Friday nights with the overhand rights, but it's time for the foot stomp, and it's time for SoFi Stadium to, as loud as you've ever heard, oh. Seth Rollins gets the win, gets the pin over Logan Paul. That's a fact. Our next match we're calling for WrestleMania is going to be Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Dominic Mysterio, or ex-con Dom. I think Dom adds another teardrop to his eye, but I really like this storyline, actually, by the WWE. The truth of the matter is, when I first started watching Dom and watching Rey together, Dom literally just seemed like a corny kind of Kmart or Oshkosh version of Rey Mysterio. It was probably going to be tough for anybody to ever see him, not just in his dad's shadow, but take him as anything other than like a AAA wrestler or a secondary, like mid-card kind of guy. I actually have grown a lot to like Dom's heel work. I think he's doing really good with the Judgment Day, and I think Dom gets the victory because I think his dad's going to let him get the victory. He's going to get him over. And here in about 5 years, I think we're going to be looking back at this, and Dom's going to be his own character. He's going to be a great WWE superstar, and he really owes it to a great storyline, to his father allowing for it to be this storyline. But I think Rey gets some good shots in. I think he gets some high spots. But I think Dom, maybe even with some help from the Judgment Day, is going to get the win to continue on his heel role as ex-con Dom. So Dominic Mysterio over Rey Mysterio. That's right. Booyaka Booyaka 619. Our next match we're going to talk about for WrestleMania is the men's undisputed tag team championships of the world. In this corner, you have Jimmy and Jey Uso. Since brothers, they've been tag team partners. Bro, they're like, tag me in. I need a sip of that bottle. Get out of the way. I need another sip of that bottle. They've been doing it forever. They've had the chemistry. Bloodlines got involved when they couldn't get it done. But the problem is The problem is that they're going against Kevin Owens and they're going against Sami Zayn. Two wrestlers that are so hot right now, if you touch them, you'd melt. All right? These guys have been doing it. They did it on the indie scene. They're both from Canada. They've been working all year. Kevin Owens is always working like a dog, but Sami Zayn has had a huge year. He possibly could have won it from Roman Reigns. I agreed with him not getting it from Roman Reigns, but I think due to what the fans want, due to the work that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been put in, I think it's almost like a secondary prize for him. Sami didn't do enough or wasn't sellable enough to take it from Roman Reigns, but he's damn sure, especially with Kevin Owens next to him, sellable as the tag team champions. So I think the Usos drop the tag team belts. I don't know that they'll have them back. I don't know that they'll split them up. I don't know how a lot of that's going to go, but I expect at least one of the sets of belts to be wrapped around Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' belt or waistline before this weekend is over. So again, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and new tag team champions of the world. And if Triple H is right, if Triple H does it right, and the WWE Universe is as loud as they can be, I think that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn could actually hold those titles for a really, really long time. Maybe even longer than the Usos did. So, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and new, your men's tag team champions of the world. Come tomorrow, Saturday. Let's go, baby. Bianca Belair, the EST versus Asuka, is a really, really tough match. I didn't get good storyline vibes out of it. They weren't really going against each other. It kind of fell flat as far as the build for it at WrestleMania. But the truth is, Asuka was a champion for a really, really long time. Bianca Belair has been a champion now for a certain amount of time. And I think that Asuka is actually going to win the belt. I think she's going to get the belt from Bianca, and I think she's going to kind of go on a resurgence where she dominates with that belt for a little bit. I don't think that Bianca is in any trouble because I think she's going to be dominant as well. Maybe she switches brands and goes for the other belt. Bianca versus Rhea Ripley would slap. So there's a lot of things for Bianca. She might even be able to get the belt back, but I think that you're going to have Asuka. Asuka, I think, is going to win the belt. I think that's what the crowd want. I think Asuka is famous worldwide. She's amazing, and I like both Bianca Belair. I like Asuka a lot. I like them both, but I think Asuka, no one will stop Asuka at WrestleMania. So Asuka is the and new here at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. The ring's going to collapse. That's it. I'm out. No. This match is taking a lot of heat from everybody. Probably rightfully so. I don't see how it's going to be a great match. But if we're just talking about what we can get out of this match at WrestleMania, Brock is already so over with everybody that Brock, no matter what, when his music hits, people are going to get excited. They're going to jump. They're going to be ready to go. I think that it's a smart idea to have Brock lose to Omos at WrestleMania because, again, Brock is just so over that no matter what, people are going to still cheer for him. And I think it adds a bit of legitimacy to the Nigerian Giant. It would be a staple win for him. It would actually put him on the map as a legitimate heavyweight contender. So I actually think, and I'm hoping in a lot of ways, that Triple H lets it be a great match. I think the ring is going to collapse. I think that's kind of the only thing you can really do when you got two guys that big. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty boring. And we haven't had a ring collapse in a little while. So I'm going to call it here. Omos gets the victory. Or it's just a double disqualification in a great match with a ring collapse and a bunch of crazy, chaotic bullshit. But I hope that Omos gets over. I hope Brock lets him. I don't know if that'll happen, but I got Omos over Brock Lesnar, baby, with a ring collapse. Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell. No. Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell. It's probably going to end up being one of the best matches in a while, or it's going to be a total flop. There's going to be no in between. There's no 5 out of 10 stars for this match. It's either going to end up being cornball shit, which Finn Balor at times it has happened, or it's going to be a very good rugged match with spears and high spots and possibly some blood. But I think Damian Priest at some point gets involved. I don't know that Edge is going to have backup from anybody. And I expect a really, really good match. I think both men are, at this point in their careers, I know they're at different points of their careers, but I think they're really motivated And if they both give an amazing show at Hell in a Cell, there's more things down the road for them that can be exciting. Top card shit instead of mid card shit. But I think that Finn Balor gets the win over Edge due to some fuckery and some help from Damian Priest and the Judgment Day. And it's not going to do very good to get Finn Balor over. Balor's over. I mean, he hasn't been as much since he's been part of the Judgment Day, in my opinion. But nobody's going to boo Edge. Like, Edge can win or lose this match, and he's a legend. That being said, I just think it's written and it's in the cards that Finn Balor, it's his time to win in a match that I hope is extremely entertaining, because it seems like the storyline is already pretty prevalent in it. So I hope it's a great match with a bunch of high spots. Finn Balor wins over Edge at Hell in a Cell. And now on to the Intercontinental Championship of the World, which is currently held by Gunther, the head of Imperium. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus are kind of beefing within their own selves right now. I think that Drew McIntyre's story fell off a lot by taking that story with Karrion Kross. I feel almost bad for him, for Drew. Sheamus, it'd be pretty awesome to see him win it, as he has never won the Intercontinental Championship before. But the truth of the matter is, Gunther's the man. Gunther is the guy that is putting a lot of prestige to that IC title. He's gotten in shape. His finishers are dope. He adds a certain element to it of seriousness that I don't think Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, who are amazing wrestlers, they're all business. They beat the hell out of each other. It's going to be a lot of high spots. It's going to be a lot of heavy spots, lots of welts. You're going to see everybody get their chest all slapped up to hell. It's going to be a slap-off, basically. We're going to have a slap. Everybody, we're going to have a slap-off. Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew. But even in a slap-off, I think Gunther keeps the belt. So I think that it's and still Gunther, but it has the potential of being an amazing match, maybe one of the better matches of the 2-day event. So I got Gunther, still your Intercontinental Champion, and probably one of the better matches of either night. So, and still, Cody Rhodes is hella good, but this is Roman's neighborhood. And still, sorry, I'm making a parody of the best song in WWE right now, because if Cody Rhodes music comes on, whether you like him or don't like him, and you're not going, a-dun-a-dun, a-dun-a-dun. Do I know the words? Yes. But can I change the words? Yes. A renegade is driving fast. I wonder if he's kicking ass. Whoa. Boom. You could make 1,000 of them. You could make 1,000. But nothing's going to be worse than the fact that everybody that's rooting for Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania is going to be heartbroken. Heartbroken when Roman Reigns retains. You guys are going to get swerved by WWE harder than you've ever swerved. You're going to be reaching out. You're going to be like, Cody, give me the belt. And then it's not going to happen. And you want to know why? Because right as Cody Rhodes gets Roman Reigns into the crossroads, he's got him in the crossroads, right? He's about to finish it. He's about to succeed. You're like, Bloodline's going to screw him over. Somebody's going to screw him over. No. You know what you're going to hear? I hear voices in my head. And the WWE is going to set up one of the best rivalries ever. But I won't get ahead of myself. Because what's going to happen is Randy Orton is going to come out, and somehow he's going to distract Cody Rhodes enough, because he's like, what the fuck? Why is the music playing? He's going to turn to watch music, turn back, spear! Roman gets the 1, 2, 3. And you know what you get? You get Cody Rhodes, the good guy, all-American good guy, all-American hero, the nightmare, everything, against the heel, Randy Orton, in his return. And it's absolutely delicious. And people are like, who does Roman go against then? He either goes against Cody Rhodes in like a couple months, or Randy Orton, or I heard that Jay White's coming to the WWE. And I don't think he's going to get a shot at Roman right away, but you could do a lot of different things. Also, there's a guy, The Rock, that's going to be at WrestleMania. Now, if The Rock comes out after the match happens, after Cody wins, maybe he has a talk with him. But either way, The Rock's going to be at WrestleMania. So if you're worried about Roman Reigns having somebody to beef with if we take Cody away, get that out of here. Don't even worry about that. We're going to have that. So like I said, Cody Rhodes, everybody's like, adrenaline, I'm hella, something, all that. You're going to get fired up, and Roman Reigns and the Bloodline are going to do what Roman Reigns and the Bloodline do, at least in that main event. Roman's the one. Cody, I hate to tell you this, brother. I hate to tell you this, but you're the biggest number 2 I've ever seen, my dog, at least on Sunday night. And that's your WrestleMania predictions with Teal Shark. Guys, if you want to watch them and you don't have Peacock, be here at on Teal _Shark on Twitch TV starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday. We're going to start with Stand and Deliver, and we are going to stream all the way through from 10 a.m. all the way through to the last match on Sunday of WrestleMania. And if you don't have it, you can watch it with us in the Discord. I'm smoking weed. It's hella good. I want to share. I wish I could. Whoa! Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Yow!